Goodbye, Gofan and Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as the High Elves, episode whatever it is. In the end of the previous episode, we were attacking Anon and Elrond, and we were attacked by Yaglan, that gentleman just there. And I opted to withdraw because I did not think we would be able to win it. And so then I let the turn, and then here we are. So I'm going to send Elrond back to Imladris. And hopefully they won't chase him too much. And we should be able to train a few more troops in Imladris with the absolutely insane amount of money we now have. What are you? Hold on. Hold on. Why are you being retrained? Elven Chainmail is your next tier. We don't have Elven Chainmail. Do we have a Bladesmith's Guild? No. Why would they be being retrained? Is being my question. Did we have something? Did we build a guild somewhere that affects the whole world? Ah, yes, we did. It's a morale bonus.
Come, my brothers.
Not that the elves really need a morale bonus, but there we are. We can retrain and get a morale bonus. That's interesting to note. In the other news, of course, we allied with Ennard Wythe not too long ago. And for some reason, we're sending Elrahir back over there to build a tower rather than going for Cor Willashar. I'm not entirely certain why. Angmar came at us and then buggered off because, as they quite rightly should, they are dead. They will be dead. We shall end them. But first what we'll do is mop up Captain Irchagan and Captain Istnir. Yochagan is the name I'm going with. Admiral Haldemir stands ready to ship our troops to the south and assist in the wars down there. So what we will do first of all is get them all in.
Set sail.
Except for Círdan. In you go. Did that the right way, didn't I? Yes.
Ships ready.
And then get them all out over there. And then the ship, if you go through and wait for them on the other side.
Fine day to sail.
Follow me.
And then here he is. Lynathion. He's going to take down Istnir, and then he's going to take down Irchagan, which is a mouthful of a word, isn't it?
Like the
You might as well go to town then. Why don't you hover around over there and see if they get the garrison low enough, we can nip in and steal it. And Elrond, if you can get back to Imladris, where we've got some troops waiting. Can we get anything else? We get ballastas. I'm not really bothered about that. Is everything building something? That's key. Apart from Bruinost, I'm really not concerned. We're almost certainly going to lose Bruinost. And in fact, it would be better to take those troops away with us.
Stay alert.
And destroy what's already here. Yes. Nice. Eregion, that needs modding doing as well. I'm tempted to do some modding today, actually. I'm recording this on a Saturday morning. It is currently 11:15 in the morning. 10:45. I've got to record this and 2 other episodes because I'm going to Wales next week. I don't know when you're watching this episode, actually. When are you watching this episode? On Monday. So I'm going to Wales in a week. So I've got to do some other recordings, but maybe I'll do some modding after that. Angmar can bugger off, though. But for now, we're definitely ending the turn, unless we want to try and cheese the game a little bit more than we already have by
Is there something I can do?
selling Bruinost to Isengard. People don't like it when I do this, but old habits do die very hard, and they've got a reasonable amount of money, so why not? What are you saying? Yes.
Your time was most
Yes. Now get to Rohan. We need to make allies in this world. Oh, Foldberg has
As you
fallen.
wish.
Ah, but
Tomorrow's journey
Helm's
planned
Deep
out.
remains.
I shall continue tomorrow.
There we are. Isengard got Bruinost. Right, end the turn and see what happens. Much has been going on in the modding world, actually, and I think we are probably due a developer diary sometime soon. Because recently we were approached by another Medieval II mod. I believe it's called Blood of Numenor, or I'm sure it's called that. When I actually do the developer diary, I will of course give you the full credit. But the gentleman's name, as I gather, is Theo on Total War Center, and he has given us a load of models that he created for his mod. That he said, basically, his mod is either A, going to be a really, really, really long time until it's released, or B, should we try and withdraw, actually? No, we'll fight it so that we can withdraw if we lose. It's either a very long time away, or B, it's just not going to happen. But he's created a lot of really high-quality models, and he's offered them to us. So the Blackroot Vale Archers I saw this morning, Hummingbird has suggested changing, and they look amazing. If any of you have played Lord of the Rings Conquest, which unfortunately was something of a disappointment of a game when you consider how good Battlefront 2 was, the original, It was exactly the same premise, except it was in Lord of the Rings. It was in Middle-earth. But they just took away so many features. Anyway, he has based his Blackroot Vale archers on the Gondorian archer from that game. And it looks incredibly good. It really does. I haven't yet commented on Discord. But I will do as soon as this video ends, saying, yes, we must get that unit in. It looks incredible. We'll try and keep the Blackroot Vale look somewhere, because it is unique, and it's always worthwhile trying to keep unique looks where we can. Now, I'll actually just focus on this for a moment. They actually attacked us, which means they've got to climb this massive hill, which gives us plenty of time to shoot at them. But we want to be somewhere where our archers can actually continue shooting and not get in the way of our melee, so I think we're going to go about here-ish. Yeah, that'll do. You guys have a better range, so you should be, well, front, really. Start shooting them even sooner. We have got 2 units of horse archers, and hardly any melee. Oh, dear. They outnumber us. Just unbelievably so. Everything we're going to do here today is about keeping our archers alive, because they are going to win or lose this game for us. Oh dear, they have so much. Oh, we should have tried to withdraw. We should have tried to withdraw. Oh dear, my click button didn't work there. Right, come at us, you buggers. I'd really like the trolls, if you could bring the trolls down before they get too close. Ah, look at that, the Dunedain bodyguard is already firing. Because the trolls have the potential to decimate our lines here. And cavalry, you're shooting at the trolls as well, are you? Yes, no, you go for that one, and you go for that one. Come on, fellows, let's bring these buggers down. Yep, one's gone. They're starting to fall. Shouldn't probably really actually waste our arrows on the trolls, to be honest, because there's just so many troops here today. We're joined today by a large gathering of our enemies. Let's give it a pause. Let's set these to target what's coming. Are you archers? Yeah, we're not bothered about that. Who did we shoot? You. Then you're going for you. And you're on that one. And then you take that one. And then if you guys continue firing at those trolls. And these people are now changed their focus. 4% of the enemy has already died. But as those trolls get closer and closer. Oh, we've got archers knocking on our door now. The Calaquendi Lords will do well. Elrond's got a good... He's good in melee. No, I didn't tell you to shoot at those. We're going to actually have to stop the battle, aren't we? Look at that. Those archers are already defying orders because of some crap, basically. They have no reason to defy our orders, but they do. Come on. No, why are you not shooting at them? Oh, because now you can't shoot at them. Right. Try and get over here and distract them. You guys definitely be on that mode. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Run the bodyguards away. The trolls are going to die. Yes, another falls. There's only 3 left. Someone shoot the trolls. Come on. Now, why am I worried? Dunedain bodyguards are armor piercing. Ah, that heavy goblin unit's going to get through. What unit is less worthwhile? You go, 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 go. Shut them down, shut them down, shut them down, shut them down. 7 of you. I don't really... You're going to have to just be used like that, I'm afraid. Elrond, quickly. Oh, well, that'll do. Elrond is good in melee, as long as he can survive. You guys, come on, bring them down quicker. No one is on defensive mode. Feel free to attack at your leisure. Alright, guys, you just need to keep them busy. You can be on defensive so that you'll actually continue shooting. Shoot them. Try and run away. There's only 1 troll left. Elrond's doing alright. 5 of those are in. Only 5 of those left. Yeah. Archers turn and face on them. Keep up the fire. Do they actually have a general? I can't remember. Ah, yes, the trolls are dead. Pull out. Oh, there's the general. Alright, go, 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 go. Get the Dunedain bodyguards in on them. You, pull out. Don't bother with that anymore then. Charge yourselves back in. We must keep Elrond safe. There he is. He's doing alright at the moment. If that general, if we can kill that general, we will experience just an overwhelming victory, I think. The only problem is, of course, the Dunedain bodyguards are alright, but Elrond or Elrond, whichever one he is armor piercing because he has the stats of whatever unit he's attached to. But there's not many of them, are there? Keep up the fire on those. You guys pull out. Keep running back. Your eyes are out, aren't you? Charge back in, hit those bodyguards. Stand your ground! Ah, yes. We've got routing on that side.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Power of the Eldar. The battle turns. The goblins run in fear. Even without the loss of their captain, their morale is shattered and weak. Did you guys run away as I ordered? Yes, now shoot those. Oh, get a bit closer, actually. You haven't got very many arrows left, actually, have you? I need you to capture anything that runs away, because we need to... Elrond, move into the middle there, get protection. Please don't die over here. I really could do with you not dying. Alright, you guys. Hit those Wild Riders with a couple of volleys, actually. Oh dear. Ah, you fellows have finished. No, no, you've not, no, you've not, no, you've not. Let's move that one over there. You guys still have some left in you. Yes, the enemy general's dead. Right, cavalry. Recharge into anything that you haven't charged into. Well, we lost the other cavalry, didn't we? Elrond, go and hit them.
The fortune of battle goes our way.
Charge into them. Arrows won't change anything now. This is over. We've just got to catch as many as we can. There's a couple of units still fighting, but... I don't actually know. I think it's mostly archers that are still fighting.
The enemy army.
Yes! Yes! How many are there? 74. Catch them more! Catch them more! Pause it, pause it, pause it, pause it, pause it, pause it, pause it. Right, they're all over here. They're all running down here. I want that one caught, and you five, come and get these snaggers. Go! If you can shoot, don't bother, because you're just shooting our own troops now. Yeah, capture as many as you can. Keep it up. Come on, horse archers! And today we have seen just the overwhelming melee and defensive strength of the elves. It takes so many goblins to overrun us. And we'll be able to nip back to Imladris. Remember that this was the last stand stack. This was the, oh dear, Western Moria has fallen, let's give the gobos some assistance. This was that stack, and we have decimated it. This stack won't return. That's why this battle is so important.
The enemy are
160. 3,000!
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Alright, place your bets, everyone. Who do you think got the most kills? Feel free to write it in the comments. We'll both find out in a moment. Personally, I think the most kills went to one of the 3 Sindar units. Lindar archers, sorry. But let's find out. 388 Amanya Swordmasters. Those machines of war, once more, have decimated our enemy's lines. I can't believe they keep doing that. They keep getting so many kills. I didn't even think of them for the top spot. 386, though, only 2 kills behind Lindar Bowman, so I was very close. Very close indeed. Just pipped by a melee unit. That never happens. A melee unit of all things. Madness. Utter madness. Oh, let me take my watch off the desk. Stupid. It's going to vibrate otherwise if I get a message, and then that will definitely ring. You'll feel it in your very soul when the microphone vibrates with the desk. So, better move that. Also, apologies if the cat meows or if you hear her bell. But she's awake at the moment. She's in the room, and she is sort of sleeping, but cats just do what they want, don't they? So, any moment now she might decide to be active, and I might not hear it. But I'm very pleased with that victory. Very, very pleased.
Follow me.
The doom of the Misty Mountains is surely decided. And Khand have even sided with the Astari. News spreads across Middle-earth of the Khan's decision. When faced with choosing between Mordor and the Astari, the Khan chose to stand with the Astari. In a bold attempt at rebellion against the Dark Tower. The free peoples rejoice at the gain of a new ally, while servants of the enemy vow to reclaim the lands of Khand for the Dark Tower, and slay the Khan and his entire family in the Dark Lord's name. Rumours fly now that Mordor and its allies will soon move to reclaim the lands of Khand, and the Khan's day may be numbered, for now he is surrounded by enemies. Worst of all, some tales speak of an Inquisitor sent to Khand to execute the Blue Wizards. Oh, and the Isengard are doing well, with the gift of Brunost. Alliance in tatters. Variax of Cannon Kingdom. What? No, why? So hang on, did they ally and then they immediately unallied, or did they unally and then immediately re-allied? I think they've just broken their alliance on the very turn that they actually entered into it. So that's disappointing. I'm not bothered that this will take us to war with Isengard, by the way, because war with Isengard is our goal.
Yes. What is it you wish
Helm's
to
Deep.
discuss?
Rohan, we are the Elves of Imladris.
You hold us at another
And we
proposition,
stand
please?
ready to assist you in your tribulations for the mere price of 1,000 gold coins.
No, we can't.
No, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. What about that and trade rights?
Let's not take this
it's
any-
that
well,
they don't
that
want to give
seemed
us.
fruitful.
Have you still got your
Farewell.
capital?
Without question. Stopping here.
Oh, yes. Joy to Numeramar at our capital.
Ships ready.
We have looked into the missions.
Elves.
Or rather, Hummingbird has taken a look into the missions, but I'm fairly convinced that we cannot actually ever dictate what unit you get. People always ask us, can you please make it so that it's not boats? And allow me to explain. My understanding of the missions is that the only power we have is to set the amount of money that a unit would cost. So like a maximum amount of money, as far as I can gather, and then it will choose
Orders completed.
the unit that costs the nearest that amount, is my understanding. The only reason I think that is because I've had a quick gander at the missions file, and it only lets you set as a unit reward a cost. That is how the unit reward is decided. So for the minute, the unit reward cost is set at about 3,000 and something. And so it's the game deciding that the Numeramar is more useful to us than any of these other units. And I don't know why. Because as you can see, cost-wise, the nobles are the most expensive. But Numeramar are very much sort of just in the mix. They're slightly more expensive than most of our ground troops, but nowhere near as expensive as the nobles. So I don't know is the long and short of it. Also, we can definitely end the turn. I don't know why I'm dilly-dallying. We can end the turn there. And let it tick through. Let it continue. I'm thoroughly enjoying my Darwinian playthrough as well, but I've seen some comments to suggest that, of course, there's a risk that it might become something of a slog against Rune, and that is indeed something I'm conscious of, so I will hope to capitalise on any successes that we might have and push hard against Rune. Because, of course, the High Elf campaign now is going to be interesting in taking down Isengard to fight against units that we have not seen before. But I would submit that this campaign is likely we are already out of the reach of our enemies. No, we don't want to build that, do we? Let's build the roads. Gundabad has taken on the Woodland Realm. And Angmar comes again. Have you got any troops you can train? No. Oh dear, we might get killed and
By the
killed.
light of Elbereth. Like the wind.
Ah, now we're speaking my language.
Take it for the elves.
Give it a good go.
it. Keep them off balance.
We have enough. Oh, did we get a garrison unit here? Did I build a garrison? No, I did not. It's 5 turns away. So, can you send any troops from Harland? Yes, you can. You can both train another one of them. Where's our boat? Oh, bugger, the boat's too far away.
Come, my brothers.
Well,
Elven warriors. Come on. Form up.
takes 2 turns, and I just deleted those damn Numeramar.
For the light.
Get yourselves to Mithlon now! Our lord stands in danger. Oh, you're not building anything. Give us a builder's hall. It's so nice having this much money.
By the light of Elbereth.
Captain Isnir, oh, that's a cool icon, isn't it? I like that. Captain Isnir, 3 bandits and a privateer axeman, and yet look how much it's almost in their favour. It's almost 1-to-1.
Must not
It's
be
like,
allowed
this
to
is...
triumph this day.
If we lose more than 10 elves in this battle, it will be a disappointment. We're likely to lose more than 10 elves because I don't know if you've followed along my channel much, but I'm not very good. So, death is something that we are all very accustomed to when Galu controls the realm. We've got some javelin troops ready to go though. I will be your guide. We have no choice here but to get into melee, unfortunately. So we are going to probably lose some. Also, this is a really awful spot, isn't it? But we did attack them, so... let's go up here and come down the hill at them. Yeah, that's better. They've gone into the trees. Not unsurprising. Elves of Mithlond. Where's the privateer? Where is the privateer? I'm staring straight at him. Oh, there he is. Privateer Axeman. One of the few units that has its original Medieval II design, if I'm not mistaken. It was not... I really quite like the simplicity of that design. I've always quite liked the privateer units. I also like the bandits, but there's a lot of people in the beta testing group who absolutely loathe the bandits. I think they're really low quality. I can sort of see why, but to me they've always been pleasant to the eye, so I've always liked bandits. I would advocate for more units to look like bandits, to be honest. Alright, so how goes... Where are they going? Oh, they're running for the hill up there, aren't they? Oh, and foolishly I haven't got any of you running. Let's group you up. I do like in later Total War games that grouping does not automatically lock their formation. And in newer Total War games, I think even the one directly after this, I think Empire was the first to do it. You can group units and it will simply just group them in your UI counter. And they won't then be forced to come and stand next to each other, and their formation will not be locked. Which is just such a pain in the neck. Anyway, let's speed this up. Keep on trekking, my good fellows. They're going for the hill, but they haven't any archers, so we'll just keep following them up the hill, I suppose. Shoot that unit, don't fire at will. Right, archers, you can probably already long fire. Pull yourselves back over there. No. Javelin troops, get yourselves up on that hill. Can you shoot the privateer axeman, please? Thank you. Rest of you, come up there. Now let's go to times 6. Try not to get anyone killed by our own arrows. That'd be really handy. Also, I trust you are shooting at the privateer axeman because they're gaining on us. We are going to lose some elves, I'm afraid. We just don't have enough arrows. But we'll try and send in the elite units that will not lose very many elves. Although we'll keep the Linden Longspears out, actually, because they're harder to retrain. But you guys, fire at will. Look at them in all their splendour, in their rows. As the swordmen pass between them, the javelins fly. And the bandits take a real hit to that. Privateers are going for the archers. Right, they've charged their bandits in. We'll be able to... Oh, they're going... sending everything against the archers. I didn't want to use your long spears, but pull over, you're needed. Charge into the back of those. Point blank and then run! 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 No! 3 elves fall.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They are no match for the privateers. Oh, look, they cut out our Dunedain charge. There, we're winning up there easily. We just need to surround and kill the axemen because they are armor-piercing, as I've said many times before. And so we need to keep them...
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Particularly occupied.
They have lost half their men. The enemy general abandoned...
There we go, it's already over. Oh, those are coming back. Send the general because he respawns.
We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog
No,
to
no,
turn
no, no,
tail
no,
and
no,
run.
no, 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 no. And then our general goes up against meager bandits from Enedwaith. Come north thinking that they will take the riches of the elves, and all they meet with is death and destruction.
Behold how our cowardly... This is a clear victory.
69 elves, unfortunately. It's a damn shame. It is a damn shame. Now, I can't remember when I started recording this episode, so I don't know how long this is going to be. I think another 10 minutes. That will probably meet my 30-minute that I aim for each time. Just long enough to enjoy one of these while you're having breakfast, or enjoying a spot of lunch, or even, dare I say, enjoying some dinner.
We protect the elven lands.
You will ruin these trees no longer.
First army down.
Elves.
We continue on.
Assail them.
Our boat stands ready.
Ready.
Was that an end
Elven
turn? No.
warriors.
Why can't it be an end turn? Mithlond stands alone.
Sire.
Because some
Like the
absolute
wind.
idiot, some buffoon, who shall remain nameless, is leaving his troops out to die, basically. We can't retrain the others yet. How long until you actually train? 15 more turns. Dear, oh dear. We won't be able to speed that up either. That will be 15 turns. Right, Zag Kalla, why don't you get us a militia armory in case the forces of Moria come through? Are we bothered with the militia armory, actually? We could do with getting some troops here. 9% Elven. It's got the best that it can get at the moment. Go for a Builder's Hall. Everyone loves a Builder's Hall. End the turn. Oh, I didn't move you, sorry. We need to get down and support Rohan. And the fall of Isengard will follow thereafter. It is true to admit that Rohan is probably the least changed faction in the entirety of Divide and Conquer from Third Age Total War. We have given them a couple of units, 3 I believe, the Shield Maidens, the Dismounted Royal Guard, and I'm sure there's an armor-piercing cavalry, I can't remember their name, but anyway, the armor-piercing heavy cavalry that they also get, that was also added. And other than that, they have barely been changed. The regions, some of the regions have changed, things like that. Alright, let's see what the auto-resolve thinks. Because the problem that we've got here is that those are very good with their arrows, and the others, they're armor-piercing. You can't see my... Oh, you can see the box. The lumbermen are armor-piercing. The woodland hunters have very high arrow damage. The bandits would die. The sellswords, I don't think are armor-piercing, but they are just very strong. But if we auto-resolve, we won't lose our
There's
leader.
still time to save our people. Back to the
We will
encampment.
lose some money though, but I'm not bothered about that. So on second thought, actually, I was going into blasé with that, wasn't I? Oh, Fornos has been assaulted. But we did kill
We
some,
must give up the road.
and they can't retrain, remember? So we'll hang around and hope someone else comes in again. Lothlorien and the Vale are allies, and Amroth and Cand have made a truce, which they should have done because they're...
Elves.
What's going on here?
Swift elven warriors. Be gone. For the
Go
light.
back and wait for the boat.
Onward.
Follow me.
Scatter them.
Yeah, oh, 2 bandits. Oh, flee, you cowards. Oh, and that doesn't like us very much. Basradum's not too keen. Cultural unrest is very high. Yeah, so if you get an art studio next. Anywhere not building now? Yes, Forlond and Harlond. So, have you got the highest Builders Hall? No, get that now. Builders Guildhouse is the highest, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yes, good. And then you'll be ready to start chucking out much better buildings. You can get a Guildhouse next as well. And we'll focus on that kind of thing for now. Imladris has a sizable army, but unfortunately many of them need to be retrained and can't. But we might as well head back out. There's no point standing on ceremony. We can smash Moria. So, let's take most of you, in fact. I'm going to leave them behind. I'm going to leave those 3 behind. They are deserving of being replenished, aren't they? Those archers have got enough that they can come with us. A sound army. Let's move you out.
Over here, elves.
We lose money with that, but that's alright. That's a solid elven army. Oh, it wants us to take Camath Bryn, doesn't it, actually? And the south is sort of protected now. But then we're going to be knocking on Angmar's door. And is it worth it for 1,000? I don't think so. Oh, Imladris is built as well. How much of your mines? Not very much. You get a Hall of Culture. Let's get a militia army. We're likely to be attacked there again. No, we'll continue pressing south. We want Eregion, and we want that quite quickly before Dunland get to it. We don't need to bother with the Misty Mountains now. We can't actually see. Western Peaks is still held by Khazad-dûm. Are we allied with Khazad-dûm? No, we should get our diplomat back up here. Where is he?
Your orders.
Meldariondwe.
'Tis good to see you, my
I just want
friend.
trade rights,
How can
really.
seem
Thank you
there is
very much.
something else
But I will
you
sell you my map
there.
info if you'd like. I'll give you 1,000. Give me 1,000 for it. Oh, nice. Thank you, Elfhel.
Seems like an honor and a pleasure.
And then let's get you
Farewell.
back up here to Khazad-dûm and make an
As you
alliance
wish.
with them before that goes
Tomorrow's journey plan.
south. Before it goes all tits up like. Can't retrain any of those. Damn, we need the barracks event. How far away are we? About 20 turns. That's not too far, is it? Otherwise, I don't know why I'm clicking on things. We know what we can't do. We can end the turn. Oh, where did they go? The bandits are hiding in the trees. They're hoping to ambush us. Oh, I should say, by the way, I've seen a couple of comments of people saying, oh, the music sounds incredible in this. But do remember that the music that you hear in my version played for YouTube is all copyright-free music, and not everything you hear is going to be in your game. Your games will have all Lord of the Rings music. In fact, I saw a submod on Total War Center for version 3 that claimed to return Lord of the Rings music to the game. But for your versions, it already has Lord of the Rings music. So I think... I didn't actually click on the link. I should have clicked on the link. But I like to guess. I think what it was about was returning Lord of the Rings music to the factions that had been overhauled and given new music. And that was probably more like it. Let's keep going with the Builders' Halls. Because it makes everything cheaper in the long run. And when you've got the money to do it now, it's good to do it, I think.
Elves,
What did Angmar do? Oh, they buggered off back north. But our boat's ready now.
Ships ready.
Yes.
Set sail.
Ta-da! If we can afford it, I might keep this guy around here, actually. It's useful having someone who can ferry us backwards and forwards across the Gulf.
Yes, my lord.
How have you got such crappy free upkeep? Jeez, get a Hall of Culture next, not one of them. Our own capital city, no upkeep. That's ridiculous, isn't it? That's building. Did anyone else come back? No.
Sire.
Elrond just doesn't have the strength to take that city. But we're beginning our pincer move. Once this army, who's going to have to just go on a bit of a...
brothers.
Ah, there he
The
is.
wind.
Scatter them.
39. We probably would have lost less if we fought it ourselves. I'm not too bothered. We finally got rid of the rebels.
We protect the elven land.
Ships ready.
Right.
Elves.
Lynathian.
Elves, we must give
Lynathian,
up the
sorry.
road.
Lynathian.
Stay alert.
R. A's are always RRRs. We're going to sail up the Gwathlo and we're going to cut the head off of the Dunlending snake and stop them breaching into Eriador. We shall take and hold the crossings of Tharbad.
Sire.
Elrond shall move in and take Anon and Arod. But for now, I think I'm going to end the episode there. So I do hope you've enjoyed this little foray back into the High Elves. Coming up this week, I think I've already mentioned, but I'll say again, you've got 2 more High Elf videos coming to you this week, and then a Skyrim video at the weekend. And then the week after, there's changes again. But for now, that is going to be all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Do be sure to check out Gamesplanet in the link below. But until next time, dear friends, Navarna den Perimad Melonin, and farewell.